Welcome to Billings Public Schools video tutorials. I'm continuing a series of tutorials that compare iOS 6 and iOS 7. On my screen you can see on the left-hand side I have an iPad running iOS 6, and on the right-hand screen I have an iPad running iOS 7. In this tutorial I'd like to show you the control panel on iOS 6 compared to the new Command Center in iOS 7. In iOS 6, we had what was called a hidden control panel that we accessed by double tapping the home screen and then swiping the bottom ribbon to the right-hand side. In this hidden control panel, we had features like muting our sound, locking our rotation screen, controlling the brightness and contrast of our screen, controlling our playback options in our music. For example, we could play music, go to a previous song or the next song. We also had the ability to connect to an outside device such as a laptop or projector through AirPlay, and we could control the volume on our device. In the new iOS 7, you have what's called a command center, and you access your command center by taking your finger and swiping from the very bottom of your screen upward. Notice that the command center has quite a few more options available to you, and you're going to see some of the old options that you had previous in iOS 6. Some of the things that continue to stay with us are the control features that we have for our music. For example, previous song, play, next song. We also have volume control at the bottom of our screen, and we have brightness control, same as we had in iOS 6. Some new features we have, and I'll just highlight those across the bottom, are we can access airplane mode, turn our wireless off and on, have Bluetooth available to us, use the Do Not Disturb, and then we still have that ability to mute our sound or lock our rotation in the shortcut button. Excuse me. Right below those options, we have a new airdrop feature, so we can now share images between devices that are right next to each other. Details on that particular feature will be highlighted in a future tutorial. We still have AirPlay available to us, so we can connect our iPad to an external device like a MacBook Pro or a projector. And then two new features in the command center that are really pretty cool. One is we have, whoops, sorry, I accidentally swiped off of that. One of them is access to a clock, so I'll click on that, and you'll see that that will bring up a world clock. And this actually is the clock app that we have on our iPad, so that brings a shortcut to the clock basically, where you have a timer, a stopwatch, your alarm, and then the world clock available to you. One thing that's really cool, I'm going to leave this world clock up here, is I can actually access the command center from inside any app. So I'm just going to swipe up from the bottom. My command center comes right up to me. And then the final tool that we have access to is what we call our camera. And I'm just going to tap on that. You're going to see a nice picture of my basement here, just working down here. And so just swipe back up to that command center. I'm actually going to tap home and then swipe back up to that command center so you can see how that works. So the command center is very similar to the control panel in iOS 6 with a few new features added in. Remember, in iOS 6, you double tap your home button and swipe to the right on that bottom gray ribbon. Whereas with iOS 7, you're now able to just from within an app or at your home screen, swipe upward from the bottom of your screen and the command center will appear.